And we have this crazy, insane, stupendous, spectacular, fantastic, fantabulous board of Dragoon Magia, Baronne De Dark Magician, IP Masquerena, and Verte. I mean, name a deck that sets up a better end board than this. Name a deck. I'm waiting. I'm not being serious. How's it going, Habibis? We are back with more replays from our Dragoon Magia deck list, and we have only gotten better with this deck. The more I play it, the more I figure out how to play it, the more I get better with it. So hopefully you guys are having a similar experience. I will go over the deck list at the end. We're going to go over these replays. A lot of them are similar to one another, but I feel like it's going to be that repetition that helps you guys figure out the best way to get out the Dragoon Magia combo and then some, which you're going to see here. We figured out some lines that get us just insane boards. But before we get into that, I do want to say, if you guys enjoy the video, hit the like button. I'm still a little sick, but I know I promised to get this video out as soon as I can, and I really wanted to do it for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's get into it. Without further ado, everything starts with Magician Souls and Toy Box. Here we have IOC, and you're going to see here what we can do with this 2-card combo. It's actually pretty darn insane. We have gotten even better than our previous combo, so let's go over it. So we're going to go IOC here. IOC is going to grab the souls, and we're going to go ahead and put back the IOC. Now we use Magician Souls to send Illusion of Chaos. You always want to send the Illusion of Chaos here. There are times where you'll send Dark Magician, so that if you go into Dark Magician later with the Muddy Mud Dragon, if you guys remember that part, that way the Dark Magician or the Dragoon gets a pop. But in this situation, we're not going to do that. We're going to send IOC. They're going to Maxius, we're going to Ash, and we're going to activate Toy Box, set our Toy Soldier and Toy Tank, and then we're going to send both, draw 2. We drew into Ultimate Fusion here, okay? And obviously I said this is a 2-card combo, and drawing into Ultimate Fusion kind of makes it weird, but I'll tell you guys at the end how it's going to be. But this is still essentially a 2-card combo. So off of our Toy Soldier there, we're going to get Sylvie. It's very important that you get Sylvie. A lot of times I was messing up this combo when I was practicing it in yugioh Pro, because I kept basically, or yugioh Omega, I mean, I kept trying to go for Quem here, or go for, you know, Astalar or something like that, or not Astalar. I tried to go for Quem or Cartesia, and it just wouldn't work. You always want to go for Sylvie here, almost always. So we're going to use Sylvie to get Tails. Tails is going to let us search for the Astalar. Now we use the Toy Tank's effect to let us summon Astalar, and we are going to send our Toy Box to the graveyard there. That allows us to summon Quem. Quem's going to dump Cartesia. Now we go Roselia. So 2 things here. I forgot to mention, this is more a 2.5-card combo. You do need to have another spell and trap in your hand. So I'm sorry I didn't mention that at the beginning. It does require Toy Box and Souls, as well as another spell and trap to actually pull off this combo. Obviously you could do things a little bit less. We'll see at the end. I'll tell you guys at the end. It'll be a little bit less if you don't have that extra spell or trap, but it definitely makes the board a ton more oppressive. So here we're going to summon the Roselia, and you have to put it in the extra monster zone because we're about to summon 2 monsters here. So we're going to use Roselia's effect to send the Imperm from our hand. It's going to let us add a Light Spellcaster or a White Forest card. We're going to summon Cartesia. We get Effect Veiler here. So being able to search for a hand trap is huge, and then Astalar triggers because we send a spell or trap from our hand to activate a monster effect. We're going to go into Baronne De Dark Magician, and then we're going to use our Quem and Astalar to go into Muddy Mud Dragon, okay? So now Sylvie is going to trigger now that the Roselia is in the graveyard. We're going to summon the Sylvie. We're going to immediately fuse it off using Muddy Mud Dragon's effect to go into Albion, the Branded Dragon. And then we'll go Albion here, but we'll chain Blazing Cartesia so that we're getting the most out of our bodies here. So Cartesia and Albion are going to fuse into Grangular. And then the Albion in the graveyard with the Muddy Mud Dragon is going to fuse into Dragoon. So Albion being the dragon, Muddy Mud Dragon is going to be the substitute for Dark Magician, which is its effect. Grangular is going to send the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And now we're going to go here into IP Masquerena. Now, I was able to do this because obviously I'm in a game, I was going for the most optimal board, but had I not had Ultimate Fusion in my hand, I would go for Verte. So everything stays the same, guys. You go for Verte normally. Obviously, you guys saw I drew into Ultimate Fusion, so that's why I'm going for IP Masquerena. I'm going to play the Ultimate Fusion, go into Dragon Master Magia, And just like that, boom, we have Baronne De Dark Magician, Dragon Master Magia, and Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. This is literally 5 Omni Negates off of a 2.5 card combo. That's insane. Our opponent has 4 cards in their hand. We have 5 Omni Negates. Not to mention we have the IP, the Effect Veiler, the IP, the Maxi, I mean, like, it's crazy what you could set up here. This is the definition of overkill. We literally just cooked here. But it's something that we could do very easily with a 2.5 card combo. We hit it with Maxi, our opponent scoops it up. They have no chance of breaking this board. Okay, so I did want to mention, because I forgot to mention it, that if you don't have the extra spell or trap to discard and you just have Toy Box and Magician Souls, then you still end on Dragoon and Magia. So that 2-card combo just got so much better. This replay, first off, I want to show the Piri remap. I basically was using it here to try to bait out an Ash, but now everyone's on Duel, so I feel like that's not necessarily the best combo or the best idea, just given the fact that, you know, I have full combo in my hand and I could potentially be kind of screwing myself over if I get Dueled there. But it doesn't happen, luckily. We send IOC off of Magician Souls, and here we're gonna basically be able to do a lot more things because we have Toy Box and Souls and Astalar in hand. So we're still gonna grab the Sylvie. Like I said, a lot of times, if you're in doubt what to grab, most of the time it's Sylvie off of that Toy Soldier effect. We're gonna use Astalar's effect to get rid of the tails of the White Forest that we added off of Sylvie. Quem is going to send Cartesia. Next, we're gonna go into Roselia. Roselia is going to send the Red Eyes Fusion in our hand because we don't need it. We don't need Red Eyes Fusion to go into Dragoon for this deck, which I love. I feel like in my Dark Magician variant of this, it's very dependent on Red Eyes Fusion to summon Dragoon. But here, we have multiple routes to summon Dragoon, which is awesome. So we're gonna go into our Baronne De Dark Magician, and then we're gonna go into Muddy Mud Dragon, and then that beautiful effect of Sylvie in the graveyard to be able to give us that free body. We're gonna use it to fuse into Albion using the Muddy Mud Dragon, and then Albion is going to activate. We're gonna chain Cartesia. We're gonna fuse into the Grangule Null, and then we're gonna use Albion's effect. Chain Link 1, it's gonna resolve last. We're gonna go into Dragoon. Dragoon has 0 pops here though. Dragoon has 0 pops. We're gonna send the Dark Magician, or I'm sorry, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I got Dark Magician on the mind. And then we're gonna use this LZ that we have. They were able to add off the tails, and it's gonna basically allow us to get more bodies on the field. Urusia is going to summon. We're gonna pop their Kashtira, because I'll take my chances. I have so many negates. I don't mind having to discard something if they end up, you know, getting something in the graveyard that I have to negate. So here, we are basically able to summon or set up the best possible board I think this deck can set up. This is it right here. Let's review exactly what we have. We have our 5 Omni Negates, which is insane. But on top of that, you can activate, you're gonna see what we do here. We obviously have the hand traps too. But look what we're able to do with this Woes of the White Forest here, okay? So we have all the negates in the world. We're going to use them. They activate Fairy Tale Snow to try to set our Magia, but we're going to negate it. We're going to activate IP Masquerena. We're going to chain Woes, summon out an extra monster. IP Masquerena is going to resolve, and we're going to go into a 3-mat Appaloosa. So all of a sudden our 5 negates just turn into 8, which is insane. We have 8 negates, so many to waste. We're just going to use them all. They ended up sending Sharon, and we're going to negate it. Because why the hell not? They're going to activate Snow's effect, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to negate it. Because we have them. Like, look at this. We don't even use our Omni Negates here. And I'm pretty sure this is it for the opponent. They're going to attack over Apollo there. No big deal. Oh, they don't scoop it up. They let us finish them off. We're gonna pop the Havness because we can. That's how powerful we are. We are gonna destroy a Tearlaments card by card effect because we can. We have no fear. Send Havness to the grave, no big deal. We have Called By. Doesn't matter. We're gonna Ash the Sully. We just completely decimate this opponent. We have so many disruptions, it's insane. I don't think I've ever felt more in control of a duel. And what better way to finish it off than with a direct attack from Dragon Master Magia and then Red Eyes Dark Dragoon for game. Exactly 8,000 life points of damage. A match made in heaven. These two cards, such a beauty. Alrighty, why do I like to play 2 to 3 toy soldiers? This is why. You're gonna see it. We're gonna normal summon toy soldier. We're gonna search for that toy box. Now we got it. We have free spells and traps to pop and get advantage out of, and you know, it's amazing what the toy box engine does for everything Dark Magician related. Magician Souls, White Forest, it all works so well together. I know all these duels are me going first and me setting up these crazy boards, and I just want to kind of show you guys the replays so you guys can watch them over and over and kind of try to make sense of it and kind of figure it out. But for those that are wondering how we do going second, this is how we do going second. You're going to see the deck list later, and you'll see that we have a bunch of, you know, good going second cards. You know, I go between Dark Ruler and Triple Tactics Talent and stuff like that. Basically, those are my board breakers for if I'm going second. I hope that that's enough to give me an opportunity to make some plays. And Max C, it's at 9 now, I hear. How about that? You guys like that? 9 Max Cs. You wanted it to be at 0. Konami was like, what's that? You want more Max C? Here's more. God, I love this game. Anyway, we go into Baronne De Dark Magician. And there's that Russia. Russia's going to come back. We're going to fuse into Muddy Mud Dragon. Or Muddy Mud Dragon is going to fuse into Albion, I should say. And we're going to see how we did that. Because we had the IOC in hand, we sent Dark Magician off Magician Souls. And now our Dragoon has a pop. We get to keep the Albion on the field. We are going to now link those two off into IP Masquerena. And we have this crazy, insane, stupendous, spectacular, fantastic, fantabulous board of Dragoon, Magia, Baronne De Dark Magician, IP Masquerena, and Verte. I mean, name a deck that sets up a better end board than this. Name a deck. I'm waiting. I'm not being serious. And like I said, do we set this up every single time? No. Okay, there are times where it's, you know, just Dragoon, or sometimes it's just Magia, or sometimes it's the White Forest stuff carrying the way. But we set this up a decent amount, you know, 2 out of 10 times, I'd say, 3 out of 10 times. That's pretty good. So I'm very impressed with this deck. I'm very happy with it. We're going up against Branded. They contact fuse out our Magia. Very sad, but it really doesn't matter. We had the hand trap, so we're really solid here. We're going to Ash their Lubellion. They'll activate Branded opening, no big deal. We just need to keep a negate for Branded Fusion. And there it is. We're going to pop it. They scoop it up. Too much. Too much pressure. Alright, Habibis, this is the deck list. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you're not subbed to the channel, drop a sub. I would really appreciate it. I'm probably going to make some changes to it because this little bugger is in the game now. And we got to accommodate for it. I might play 1 or 2 or none. I haven't decided yet. I really don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys are doing. Are you guys playing the Mulch Armies? Are we playing 1 just for crossout? How should we do it? But basically, this is the list. I feel really good about it with the Dark Rulers going second in the Triple Tactics. Those are obviously good board breakers. We still have a good mix of hand traps with the Effect Veiler, the Maxi, the Ash, the Imperms. So I feel very good about this deck going second. I'm also fine with it being at 43 cards. I do like that. I also do like having the Red Eyes Fusion, just for the fact that sometimes if we do brick, we can at least end on Dragoon, and that'll win us a game or 2. So I'm really digging this. I love the woes of the White Forest. I love all the White Forest stuff because they've saved my butt a time or 2 as well. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm really enjoying this deck. If you guys want to see more, please let me know in the comments. That's how I know if I need to keep making more of these videos, because I have so much fun with this deck. I'm probably going to keep exploring with it, but I might take out the Magia package and just see what we could do, the heights that we could take this deck, and see if we can incorporate more Dark Magician style. Maybe we could mix it with our Dark Magician deck and see if, you know, see what we could do. We could see what we could cook up. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, Habibis. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll respond. I'll let you know. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Peace.